Interest rates really have been climbing to levels that we have not seen in years, but it does still mean that you have to pay that high interest rate right now trying to buy a home. Let's go ahead and let's break down some options that we have. And today we're going to go ahead and discuss the 2-in-1 buy down program. Let's get to that right after this. Hi there and welcome back after the break, everybody. Mike Petras here, your Star Realtor of Star and the Treasure Valley, back with another educational video. We're going to go ahead and discuss the 2-1 buy down process and how that could really probably save you on the interest rates as they continue to tick up to levels that we haven't seen in years. So let's go ahead, let's break down what it's all about and see if it can be beneficial for you, especially now that we've returned to a buyer's market and concessions are here. So how does a 2-in-1 buy down loan work? This works when the buyer, seller, or builder pays an upfront sum or points in order to buy down the interest rate for the first 2 years of the home ownership. For example, say you are purchasing a $500,000 house at a 7% interest rate of where they're at today. For the first year, you'd only pay a 5% interest rate on the mortgage. After that year is up, your interest rate will jump up to 6% the following year. Then the third year, you'll be at the actual rate that you originally locked at. So buyers and sellers, you may be wondering how much this buy down program costs. Check with your mortgage professional today, and if you need a referral for a lender, please feel free to reach out to me. So what are some of the pros and cons of the 2-1 buy down loan program? The first pro is that you pay less money upfront on your monthly mortgage payment. The second pro is that it eases you into making your monthly mortgage payments over time. And third, it saves you money on the first 2 years of home ownership. Probably the most beneficial pro is that you can go ahead and refinance this particular loan during its length, which means that if you're watching my videos and know that a recession is here and that the effects of the recession are coming right around the corner, we do know that rates historically come back down. So what does that mean? You can go ahead and refinance for a lower rate, and whatever escrow monies are still left over in the escrow account are dispersed back to the borrower, which is generally the buyer. But regarding reimbursement, check with your mortgage professional and check the documents to make sure that that is how the disbursement goes across. So what are some of the cons? Well, this program generally comes with a high upfront cost, so please check with your lender before you decide to go this direction. Second, there could be potential problems with escrow. For example, if the escrow agent doesn't send the payment for any reason, then you, the mortgagor, will be responsible for the payment. But possibly the most important con is to have the means to go ahead and make the payments as they increase over the couple of years. So it's always beneficial to have a job that you do know that you're going to expect higher wages over the course of this particular loan. Or ensure that you are making a purchase within your means that you know will be able to hold up over the next couple of years. So in summary, buyers, what does this mean for you? We do know that we are in a buyer's market currently in the Treasure Valley. And we do know that sellers are also handing out generally concessions right now to cover your closing costs or things like the 2-in-1 buy down loan program. So this is always an option to be able to take that concession money of what you may get from the seller and be able to apply it to something along this program. And as we do know, in just recapping, and if you have been watching my videos, that we know that a recession is here and the recession effects eventually are going to take hold. And what do we know again when a recession hits is that rates historically come back down. So that means you can go ahead and refinance during this program as mentioned before, and it can be very, very advantageous for you to avoid the high interest rates that we have been seeing lately. So buyers, some of the sellers are already offering these things. Let's go out and take a look at some of these properties that are out there to see if they are currently offering them to you. And if they're not, we can go ahead, we can move forward and try and negotiate for them. Also buyers, some of the builders are currently offering incentives right here in the Treasure Valley, and you can go ahead and take those incentives that they are offering to be able to apply for a loan program like this. Sellers, thinking about putting your home on the market but want to be competitive and have a competitive edge and know that concessions are generally kind of returning here to the buyer's market right here in the Treasure Valley, then the 2-in-1 is actually a really, really good idea if you'd like to make more enticement to the buyers out there in the market that are available. So reach out to your loan professional today, talk with them, and see how this application can work, and also speak with your realtor too. And if you are looking to sell, please feel free to reach out to me. Would be love to sit down with you and discuss other strategies, fair market value pricing, and how to sell your home in the quickest amount of time possible and for the most money in today's market. I look forward to hearing from you. Well, as always, thank you very much, everybody, for taking the time out of your day to watch that video. And of course, if you do have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or your trusted mortgage lending professional today. Also, if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest right here in the Treasure Valley, please call me, 208-715-STAR. Again, that's 208-715-7827. And if you're looking to begin your home shopping experience today, please feel free to visit my website at www.yourstarrealtor.com. Also, if you're thinking about moving in from out of state, please click in the description below, download my free relocation guide, so that way you're in the know before you decide to make the move. Also, please hit that subscribe button below, click on the notification bell so that you're constantly in tune with all the videos that I do come up with, and I look forward to that day when we speak. Until then, God bless. I look forward to calling you my neighbor. We'll talk then. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.